Well, hello.
Welcome to the 1940s here in Northallerton. And people are dressed up and there's a few vintage cars and some entertainment going on. So let's go see what it's all about. Look at these cars.
Great, aren't they?
That's an Austin.
Yeah, the one next door is an Austin as well. But slightly higher up the model range.
Look at him in his hat. Turn round. Look at you.
And that's an Austin as well. They're all Austins. That's when the UK had a car industry.
There's a coach over here. So
Charabanc, please. They're not coaches, they're charabancs.
Are they?
They used to call them charabancs, yeah.
It's called what?
Charabanc.
These? This here?
No, the buses, coaches, they're
Oh,
called
what's
charabancs.
that then? What's that?
That is, I suppose you call it a people carrier, wouldn't you? It's actually a charabanc, 1920.
Let's have a look at what this is then. By the way, it took me nearly 2 hours to do these rolls. Never done them before. I think I did alright. Did I? Some people aren't dressed up, are they?
Well, obviously not. We've been to these things before when we haven't really realised they're on or whatever, and we've not got dressed up, but today we've actually made the effort.
Look at my dress. Do you like my dress?
Very nice.
It's sort of a bit 50s-ish, but
Could be 1949, couldn't it?
I'm going to call it 1949.
Let's take a walk down then. Vintage bus. Oh, charabanc, as they called them.
Charabanc.
Oh, there's more cars down there. There's more cars down there, but should we walk down the high street first?
Yeah, I've never heard of a charabanc before.
That's what they called them back in the day, charabanc. I don't know why.
Oh, look, they're dressed up. They look nice, don't they? They're dressed up.
Oh, right.
Oh, have you seen these guys here? These.
Ah, excellent. I don't think they're genuine moustaches, somehow.
Look better than yours, love.
Mine's real. Well, at least mine's real.
Absolutely, yeah.
Are you allowed to touch it?
Well, make sure they're in the back, under arrest.
So, does it actually tell you what year this is from? Or is it just general 1940s?
They look back sort of era, don't they?
Let's see what's up here. Oh, look, there's some, you can see some army.
Army truck.
Do you know, we look the part, don't we?
We look a right part, yeah.
All right.
The right part.
See some military stuff now from the 1940s. Look at this. Even with a dog in it as well.
Nice Jeep. He's got a modern number plate, so he's put that over.
I'll get in.
Strong get you both in, that's it. Excellent.
Where are we flying to?
Gorgonzola.
You know, I hope neither of you two are Ryanair, are you?
Well, we thought we'd come for a drink.
We're at the interval, part-time, half-time, aren't we? So we're on the. So we thought we'd try Guinness, see if it was good as Ireland. So what's our?
See if it's as good as Ireland.
As good as the Irish Guinness.
Well, it don't look the same.
Not quite as creamy, in my opinion.
No, the creamy part isn't quite as creamy. It's not bad. But
They made the cream with skim milk rather than full cream milk, I think.
it's holding up. I mean, 2 hours. 2 hours it took me to do this.
Took me nearly as long to do my cravat.
I threw airbrush. There's a little bit of a stomp about.
Strop.
Half a can of hairspray. Do you know what?
Well, if you went on a motorbike, you wouldn't need a crash helmet.
Certainly not.
That's like shell protection, isn't it? Well, I've got
What you got on?
a suit on.
Then stand up. James is wearing a suit.
Could be my demob suit, couldn't it? And I've got shoes that I wore to our wedding, and then a shirt I think I had for the wedding, isn't it?
Yeah, and a cravat.
And a cravat, which was my father's cravat.
And take your hat
And
off.
he may well have worn it in the 1940s, this cravat. And I suppose, is it a trilby? Which is also my father's.
And I'm wearing a 1940s style coat. And I'll just take
Pass
my
me
coat
that.
off. And I've got a lovely little 1940s or 1950s style dress, not sure, but
And you got high heels on? Well, high heels anyway.
no.
So not high. Show a leg, show a leg. So looks like you're kicking me, doesn't it?
Since we go, let the world go by. Singing a song, we're marching on the highway. Saying goodbye to our sorrow. 'Cause there's tomorrow.
You zoom in.
The skies are gray. Remember a king you got to sing again. The song and the song and the white love horses sing. As you go along.
That's very nice. Lot more vintage cars here. Morris 8. I don't know if that's 8 horsepower or 8 cylinder. So
It looks like a Beetle, doesn't it? A VW Beetle a bit. In fact, that one does there as well, doesn't it?
I'm not sure. Well, I suppose styles were copied to some extent. And this has got the old-fashioned windows like this.
Everybody's got a crazy notion of their own. Some likes to mix up with the crowd, some likes to be alone. It's no one else's business as far as I can see. But every time that I go out, the people stare at me and with me a little bit in my hand.
Do you think you could drive one of them?
The issue would be that some people would struggle to drive them because you'd have to double declutch. There's no such thing as synchromesh in that day. So you would have to double declutch when going up and down the gearbox.
Right. Come on
Which you've ever done, it's a challenge.
Oh, I like that red one.
That's a Morris Cowley.
Do you know what? They're sort of cars that you
Oh,
have.
MG.
You have them for a wedding party,
Could
don't
well
you?
do, couldn't you? You could well do.
Right, a lot of room in there. Eh?
Well, it's not a lot different from.
It's snug, doesn't it?
It's about the same space as we
I like
had.
the dashboard.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Real piece of.
Oh, it's an MG.
Yes, you realise?
No.
I thought that's what you were talking about because we had an MG, didn't we? We've got the rev counter there, and then the speedometer right over there.
So you really don't know if you're speeding or not.
Well, you can look across, can't you? But I suppose it's just the way they have to fit it all in.
Got some lovely vintage cars
Oh,
there.
amazing! Yeah, a lot of American military vehicles, which obviously would have been the case in the Second World War.
I'm just telling people it's all right to go past because I think they were taking a photo of Greg's.
Yeah, but it's a
I think I'm
selfie.
taking a photo of Greg's. But I can show you we're not. Anyway, shall we go and see what else we can find? We've seen some lovely cream
Yeah,
cakes.
we've seen some like nice cakes.
Yeah.
I'm not for a cake at the moment.
Oh, I can have cake any day.
Old-fashioned cars had character. You know, you really would want to. You'd want to give it a name, wouldn't you? You'd call it Betty or whatever. Whereas modern cars just don't have the same kind of stylishness. Apart from Hotel Berlingo, of course.
Of course.
That's stylish. So let's look at these charabancs over here.
Yeah, but look at this.
Oh, look at Oh, wow, yeah. Please do not touch. Aluminium. So what make is it?
It's Austin 7.
Austin 7.
It's a one-off special.
All right. What from factory like this?
No,
or,
no,
oh,
no.
you've just.
No. The Austin 7s, there was like, I don't know, 50 different types made.
That silver thing was an Austin, which has been kind of customised, a bit like you do with a VW, turning it into a VW Beetle, turning it into a beach buggy, or a Mini, turning it into a Mini Moog. Same sort of principle.
Right.
But one like that would have been used for racing because it's very, very light. So if we look at these now, we've got Citroens, but no Bilingos in sight.
It's got helmets on top.
It's
And
got-
gas masks,
I
look.
think they're just there for, I don't know, in fact I'm not sure why they're there. But it's got the distinctive Citroen.
Oh, look. Got Winston Churchill stood by you.
Very good. Hello there. Winston would have got in one of these. Would have been Rolls Royce all the way, wouldn't it, with
I
Winston?
was in a Rolls Royce at Raith the other week.
All right.
At Glossop, not Glossop, at Ecclesbourne
Right.
Railway, with a 99-year-old war veteran
Oh goodness.
and that. And the car was bought in 1939 and only 2 owners,
Wow.
and it being handed down in a family,
Yeah.
and that. So, what is it? The lady was passing it down to her son in a will.
And they'd had it from. She'd had it from you pretty well.
She'd had it from. She was second owner at Leeds City Council, and then her father had it.
Oh right. Leeds City Council. So this was a Rolls Royce. Yeah. So obviously.
1939.
Yeah.
And that Wraith, and just Leeds City Council, and then their father.
Excellent.
And then she got it.
Passing it down to her son.
She got it to her son.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. I don't know what that one is. I've to look around the back. Ah, yeah,
What's
it's
this
a
one
Morris,
then?
Morris Oxford, but I think that's later. I think that's 50s, to be honest. I don't think that's 40s, but never mind. And then, but it's basically it's an estate car. But in those days, just like the coaches are called charabancs, back in the day they would have called an estate a shooting brake. So if you look at the Austin taxi, that is the forerunner to a black cab, I guess.
That's a nice colour. I like that green.
Yeah, I don't happen to believe that would have been original.
Original what?
The original colour? Well, it would have been black. When Henry Ford made the Model T, he said customers can have it in any colour they want, as long as it's black.
Did make cars in different colours?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Aye.
Back in the day, they only did them in
They must
black.
have the paint.
I think it was just not done. Don't believe that's the original colour. Don't believe that is. To be honest, that is the original colour. And yeah, they didn't make them in other colours. Black. What do you call your music box? Is it hurdy-gurdy or not?
No, it's called an armanet actually, to be honest.
It's called a what?
Armanet.
Armanet. Is that's what they're called as musical instruments rather than?
Yeah, it's basically just a little street organ, you know. That's it.
Right. Yeah.
The music's all on blocks like that. Look.
Oh right. So it's
Well, you've got to turn the handle. It's got bellows in it and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's modernised in that respect. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, very good. A dance. I'm not going to do it for long. I look daft for a minute, not for an hour.
Oh, that's
That.
nice, isn't it?
It's no idea what it is, but it's impressive. It's impressive, isn't it?
I was saying to my missus here, back in the day, you must have been a bloody multi-millionaire to own that.
Pretty well.
You mean?
I mean, it looks American to me, but I could.
You must have been well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's the steering wheels on that side, so it would have been American. I'm guessing it might be Chevrolet, but it's a guess. I'm just guessing. Obrooks Speedster. Obrooks Speedster.
What are these? What are them?
They're the air intakes, I think, or could be outtakes.
Right.
Engine cooling, perhaps. Oh, they've got these vents as well.
Yeah, exactly.
An Auburn Speedster. Oh, it's actually driver and co-pilot. I'm surprised the steering wheel was so small actually, because it wouldn't have had they wouldn't have had power steering. You know, when buses, older buses like the ones some of the ones I drove, the steering wheels were about that big because there's no power steering. You really had to haul on it, like properly do that, or else you could just, it wouldn't turn. It was heavy to turn. Well, it's Bedford, 1950. Bedford was a make through that era. I read that as far 60, but it's Fargo.
Oh, do you know what? That's the second time somebody's asked to have us photo.
He was a professional guy, so we might be in some publication.
Like a back out. He's got my coat on my back. I'd love to live in 1940s. So much stylish back then, weren't there? I think they've done a really good job, to be honest.
Yeah, they've done a great job. You know, Northallerton have allowed for their high street to be pedestrianised for the day. Normal service will be resumed next week, we think.
Of course. See you later. Thanks for watching.